Ellen DeGeneres seems to be the nicest and most generous person in the Hollywood industry, but what if it's all a lie? Is she as two-faced as everyone says she is? We probably all know her from her hit TV show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, in which she gives dozens of presents to the audience, especially during Christmas. Ellen Lee Degeneres is an American comedian, television show host, actress, writer, and producer. She hosted her second TV sitcom, The Ellen Show, from 2001 to 2002, and has hosted her hit TV show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, since 2003. Ellen's stand-up career started in the 1980s and included an appearance on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson in 1986. In 2008, she married her longtime girlfriend, the Australian-American businesswoman, philanthropist, and former model and actress Portia de Rossi. On the 9th of February 2010, Ellen was a judge on the 9th season of the American singing competition television series American Idol. It was announced that Ellen signed a contract to be a judge on the show for at least 5 seasons. However, on July of 2010, Ellen and the executives from Fox announced that she would be leaving American Idol after 1 season. "Didn't feel like the right fit for me," Ellen said in a statement. Throughout 2017 and 2018, Ellen began hosting the NBC game show Ellen's Game of Games. The show based on games played on her talk show with famous celebrities. Here comes the real issue. In 2018, the New York Times profiled Ellen as she faced the decision of renewing her talk show contract and was exploring other outlets for her creativity, including her Netflix comedy special Relatable, which spoof her kind image. Ellen was always seen as a celebrity with a kind heart, especially when she donates and gives gifts to the audience of her show. But it seems like Ellen is not how we think she is. In her Netflix comedy special Relatable, they noticed how Ellen felt boxed in with a reputation of always being nice, and the host who danced crazily all the time. Though, Ellen acknowledged that she has always been overly sensitive and fretted how her audience would react when she no longer wanted to show her funny and bubbly side. In April 2020, Fox News released an article about Ellen's alleged rude behavior to staff and guests. BuzzFeed News also released articles that contained information saying that anonymous former employees accused the show of being a toxic workplace, accused the executive producers of harassment, as well as alleged an atmosphere with racist comments and microaggressions. What would you do if your workplace had people like them? Of course, it would affect your mental health, and for sure, it would not be good for you. Because of the rumors and allegations, Warner Media began its investigation. It was said that Ellen would say insulting things about her staff's appearances and would scold them for every little mistake they made. It was also said that staff could never go against her or say anything to her, for they would be fired right away. She was put on blast after crew members from her longtime TV show leaked details about the lack of support amidst the coronavirus pandemic, including claims that she left her employees alone and silent about the status of their jobs and pay. Ever since the pandemic had started in the last few months of the year 2019, every single person in this person has been having a hard time, most especially in terms of earning money. But it seems like Ellen has already been treating her staff and show guests badly even before the pandemic even started. Some celebrities who have been guests on the Ellen DeGeneres Show have also gone against Ellen. Celebrities who went against her includes the Dutch makeup artist and beauty vlogger Nicki de Jager, stand-up comedian Brad Garrett, American actress, director, and producer Leah Thompson, Australian radio host Neil Breen, actress and writer Ashley Nicole Black, actor, writer, and comedian Andy Richter, singer Phoebe Bridgers, the Canadian superstar Justin Bieber, and the K-pop group BTS. In 2020, the Dutch makeup artist and beauty vlogger Nicki de Jager, also known as Nicki Tutorials, visited Ellen's show. She spoke about how Ellen acted towards her during her appearance on a Dutch talk show. The host, of course, asked her about her experience on Ellen's show, and she said, "It's really nice that you came over and said hello to me. She didn't." She also explained that she felt like she was in a different world during her appearance on Ellen's show. Poor Nicki, she doesn't deserve to be treated that way. In the same year, the stand-up comedian Brad Garrett also came forward to tell people how Ellen treated him. He tweeted, "Sorry, but it comes from the top at the Ellen Show, no more than one who were treated horribly by her. Common knowledge." Next is Leah Thompson. She responded to Brad Garrett's tweet saying, "True story, it is." The true story that Leah refers to is the way how Ellen treats her guests and employees. Neil Breen also went against Ellen. Because Neil is a radio show host of the famous Australian radio show 4BC Breakfast, he explained that he worked with Ellen on Australian Today. He was a producer of the show when Ellen came for an interview and explained that the segment was supposed to be a co-host situation, but it resulted in a full-on interview instead. He explains how he and his crew were given all sorts of instructions on how to act around Ellen, which probably made them very uncomfortable. But we all know they didn't have a choice. At one point, a person from Ellen's team had told him that he couldn't look at, speak to, or even approach Ellen, and that only the person who interviewed Ellen could do. The fifth person who spoke against Ellen is Ashley Nicole Black. She is known for her writing and acting in HBO's A Black Lady sketch show. She tweeted about Ellen saying, "I don't think it's that celebs don't know people treat them differently. I think it's that toxic workplaces are widely accepted in this industry. People are expected not to complain, and higher-ups don't care how folks are treated as long as the work is done on time and on budget." Because of all the backlash the comedian received, even Phoebe Bridgers tweeted, "Ellen DeGeneres." Even Justin Bieber felt uncomfortable with her. When Justin appeared recently on her show, he was promoting his latest album when Ellen interrupted him with a photo of him only in his underwear in the water, and Ellen asked him what the picture meant. It was obvious on Justin's face that he felt uncomfortable. The last people on the list is the K-pop group BTS. When they appeared on her show, of course, they would be asked several questions. Questions that would be personal, as Ellen always asks her guests. Ellen asked them if they had tried dating their fans, in which the leader RM looked uncomfortable, while their member V just replied with a no. The group was obviously annoyed and uncomfortable with the question she pressed on. Although there have been many who defended Ellen, saying that she isn't a person like that, the pieces of evidence and testimonies would be enough to tell what kind of a person she really is. Also, there are some genuine and legit stories of her mistreating staff and certain guests. So those are some of the other people saying she is awful. These ones have merit though. The baby-eating ones are batshit insane nonsense, a netizen tweeted. Another Dan tweeted, that's literally not what they're talking about. You're thinking of the sexual assault allegations. There are plenty of allegations of Ellen mistreating her staff and less important guests. No, just no. You're an ally for LGBTQ+, but when stories starts to come out about you, it's all for nothing believing you are genuine. You're not. All for nothing. You are nothing now, another tweeted. Look at Ellen trying to use this state of affairs to make herself seem nice and caring again, a netizen tweeted. What do you think of Ellen mistreating her staff and guests? Although she looks nice and generous, would you risk your mental health to someone like her? With all of the pieces of evidence, there's no more turning back for Ellen.